Hello filmmakers, today we're going to be talking about a nifty little device that allows you to connect your Canon glass to your Fuji camera, and that is of course the Fringer EF to FX Pro 2 adapter. Now this isn't going to be an in-depth review on this adapter, you can find many of them elsewhere on YouTube. This is just going to be covering the autofocus feature. Now this adapter cost me 450 Australian dollars, which is pretty steep considering you can buy a different adapter without autofocus for around 50. Now today I'm going to be using 3 different lenses in 3 different price brackets, so it gives you a bit of an idea on how it performs with the cheaper lenses compared to the more expensive. So the first lens we're going to be testing out is the the Canon kit lens, the 18 to 55. This lens costs around $200. This is not a great lens, and you'll see why. The next lens we're going to be moving on to is a much nicer lens. This is the Canon 50mm 1.4. Now this is more for photos, but I have been using it for videos and it's been pretty awesome. The only downside is it's loud autofocus and it's not as good as the STM version that you get in the nifty 50 1.8. But the image quality is like pretty amazing with this lens. So yeah, this one costs around $500. And then the big bad boy at the end, you've probably seen it. We have our 70 to 200. Hoo, man, I love this lens. Now this lens costs around $2,000 depending on where you can buy it. All these lenses beside the kit lens I bought used, secondhand, and they work amazingly. But before we get to testing any of these lenses, we're gonna establish a bit of a baseline with the Fuji kit lens, the 18 to 55. And we're gonna look at how the autofocus system should look on a native piece of glass. All right, so we have the Fuji 18 to 55 kit lens on, and let's see how it looks. Ooh, yeah. Look at those smooth transitions. Man, that's nice. All right, now it's time. How do these perform? All right, now we have the 18 to 55mm kit lens on. Let's see how she goes. Okay. So it looks like, it's struggling. Yeah, it's really struggling. It can't get anything in focus. Oh my God. Well, let's say the 18 to 55mm lens is definitely not compatible. All right, so we get the 50mm 1.4 lens on. Let's see how it goes. Hey, that's pretty quick. Maybe too quick. There's like no slow rack focus. It's just boom. And it's there. Slight overshoot. It's kind of just like, over and undershoots very, very quickly and then adjusts properly. But hey, it's pretty accurate. It's just not so smooth. I have played around with the settings in the camera. It doesn't react to any of the in-camera settings. It's just, it racks the speed that it racks in terms of what lens you're using. So with this lens, it's pretty damn quick. Right, now we're gonna try continuous autofocus. Yeah. Hey, that's pretty damn quick. And it's pretty accurate. It's just not smooth. You don't get that cinematic smooth whack focus. It's just, that's a bit annoying. But hey, it's pretty quick. So we get the 70 to 200 lens on. Let's see how it goes with the autofocus. All right, so it's not bad. Pretty quick. Going further away, it kind of breathes a little bit, but coming back, it's pretty smooth. So we got the continuous autofocus on now, and I'm just gonna be moving the camera physically on the tripod. Let's see how quick it is. It's pretty accurate. Still have that focus breathing, but hey, that is pretty damn accurate. So, surprise, surprise, the Canon kit lens sucked. The other two actually performed pretty good. When I was doing a bit of shopping for an adapter, I heard so many horror stories about people using this adapter or that adapter, and then it completely destroyed a shot that was, you know, a once in a lifetime take, and that was that. And I was like, oh dear, I really hope that doesn't happen with this adapter. But I really don't think it will, because as you can see, the facial tracking is pretty spot on. The autofocus system is great. The only downside that I find to this adapter is the auto rack focus doesn't really work. It works in transitioning between subject to subject, but it's not smooth, and there's no way to adjust it. I have tried in all the camera settings, and no matter how slow you make it, it's still really jarring and sudden, and it's not very cinematic. So if you want to work around for that, then just do it manually. That's what I would suggest. If you're gonna do a rack focus, then yeah, just use the focus wheel, and that will definitely give you much better results. So this adapter is really great for autofocusing when you're kind of on the run, you run and gun type of scenario, and you don't have time to manually adjust the focus wheel. It works great, providing you put a good lens on it. The better the lens, the better the result you'll have. If you put this on, you're gonna have a really bad time. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.